In today's video, guys, we are taking a look at gold XAUUSD. So I talked about this over the weekend, and hopefully you guys saw that video because we were talking about the potential for a pullback this week following the loss of this level up here around 27.13. So you can see that we had these lows right back here. Okay, so this is the log chart here on gold, and you can see we had lows back here. We also had this trend line off of these lows. And you'll notice that on this candle, the market lost this area. Okay, so this flipped to resistance. This is what I talked about in the weekly forecast. And you can see how we did get that move down here toward the next key area around 2600. So if you shorted this with a target of 2600, that was a great move here early this week that played out relatively quickly. Now, what you'll notice here is on this candle, the market closed below this trend line down here that I also talked about. All right, so you can see it lost this low back here and also closed below this trend line. So if we move out here, you can see that this trend line extends off of this low from back here in February. So this trend line has been intact now basically the entire year. It isn't the most prevalent trend line here with only 2 touches off of it. However, you can see when gold actually closed below it, we did get a retest here on the very next day. Okay, so we got a close below here and a retest the next day. So this played out relatively well as, also, so if you shorted from here, that was also a nice little move down here toward this low, which I've talked about the imbalance based on this breakout candle, how we never got a full retest down here in this area. So I've talked about this before. There was an imbalance down here and we saw that filled in with today's low. So all in all, guys, it's been a great market, to trade. And going forward, what I think we could see here from gold, okay, it depends obviously what the US dollar does. Although, right now the dollar is rallying again. It did look like we were going to get a significant pullback, but the last, 20, 30 minutes or so, the dollar is up significantly again. So what I think we could see here from gold is, potentially trading within a range here for a while, because we did see it, something similar back here in this area and again through here. And mind you, all of this occurred within the same channel that we're dealing with here today. So you can see that we have channel lows off of the October 2023 low, and this is an equidistant channel. So off of these lows down here and these highs. So right now, I think longer term, if you're looking for a long-term buy on gold, personally, I don't really see it until we test this level over here. I know that markets love symmetry, and so without a retest over here at this channel support, any bounces here could be short-lived, okay? Now, going forward, like I said, we could see the market kind of range here for a while, knowing that it has done this before within this channel, and also knowing that it's now between 2,600 and these highs around 2,530 or so. All right, so we have a range for gold. So here's kind of what I'm looking at over the coming days. So we do have an imbalance up here based on this candle from yesterday. So up here around resistance, we could get the move into this pocket here. From there, though, I do like the idea of shorts against this area as long as the US dollar stays strong. And alternatively, we have all these highs back here, which we didn't quite test this pocket back here. So we could see a move down here to sweep this low, in which case, potential buys from down here for a play of this range here for the next few weeks. All right. So again, though, I think if you're looking for something longer term from gold, I really don't like the idea of looking for buys right through here. Again, longer term, if you're playing the range, that's one thing. But I think if you're looking for something long term for gold back here toward the highs, I really don't think we get that until we see a retest over here. Now, whether that retest happens, down here in this area, whether we see a sweep of these lows and something like this, or we get, the market just going sideways and testing it over here, right? That is going to depend obviously on the price action here over the next few weeks and months, okay? So range bound price action here for gold, although keep in mind that we do have a new downtrend here with the market taking out this low back here. Because keep in mind, this has been an uptrend here for gold where the market has put in higher highs and higher lows, and it has not taken out the lows. Notice back here, okay? The market never took this low out. We had these lows through here. The market took off, never even tested this, never took this low out, and now it's taken out this low back here, okay? So this right here is a change in structure here for gold. So keep that in mind if you're looking for buys down here. Okay, that could be short-lived. Instead, you may want to flip your bias now, if you haven't already, to be looking for shorts from resistance on the way down.